Welcome back to another episode of the Gamer Show. I am your host and your former DSP driver, Fred Watt. Hey, Resident Evil is coming out maybe next week, and nobody's entering the contest on how many times I called that bitch ass nigga Philip a bitch ass nigga. Nobody, you didn't watch the episode. Y'all don't want a free copy of Resident Evil Requiem. I think I said that right. Yeah, the game show is giving away a copy of that. Only thing you have to do is just look at the episode and tell me how many times I called that bitch ass nigga Philip a bitch ass nigga. Y'all don't want no games, man. But anyway, we're not going to talk about bitch ass Philip, or we're not going to talk about Reginald. We're going to be talking about the Mercedes guy. Oh man, I don't know why everybody was on this man dick so hard, but his name is Darius, and this is the bullshit when you're dealing with this company, right? Now, they want you to be dressed up and down in Amazon gear. And by the way, you are not a 1099 employee. You are an actual employee of Amazon. That's why they don't want to create a union, because you wear Amazon apparel. They want you to be head to toe down the Amazon gear. They want you to go out in the cold. If you don't have your Amazon jacket, they just want you to wear your long sleeve shirt. And you have to follow all the rules of Amazon, not the rules from the DSP. You have to follow all those rules from Amazon. So you are a worker for Amazon. So if y'all want to unionize, I don't know why you're not. But that's the cat on the string with me. Y'all know that watches these episodes. But we're talking about Darius. Oh man. Now. I really can't. I didn't really have any bad interactions with Darius. It was just the complex stuff. You always got that one nigga on the job that he just get over. And, like, this is one of those type niggas, right? Because as I said before, they wanted you dressed head to toe in all that Amazon gear. And I can remember one time when they was like, they don't want no t-shirts. This was in the summer times. Everybody was wearing white tees. And they would complain about you having your white tee on the launch pad and all this other shit. And then they would say, if you don't have your full uniform, we're not going to give you a route. Please. Nigga, please. Darius got his route every fucking day, and Darius was always fucking late. Darius will come like maybe 10 minutes later, and he would have his bag hidden to the side, and they would give him his fucking bag. And then if you were like 10 minutes late, if it was like something that you couldn't really, you had no control of, they would give your route to a rescue driver. Right? Or they wouldn't let you work at all. But they would hide Darius bag, and they would give it to him. Nigga show up, he'd come up driving that raggedy ass Mercedes Benz, and they would give him his fucking route. And I'm like, nigga, are you kidding? Are you kidding? And then he would pick up his bag. They put it on the ground. He would pick up in his bag. He wouldn't even be in his full uniform. Yeah, that nigga be in his Crocs and the t-shirt and the vest over it. I only seen that nigga be in Amazon gear only fucking 2 times. I probably 2 times is the whole time I've been at Amazon, when they was always stressing on niggas being in the full gear. And it's just like they pick and choose. And I'm talking about the Wardorf area, the one in Wardorf. They pick and choose who they are going to baby, who asses they're going to kiss. I don't know if they kiss Darius' ass just because he drives that Mercedes Benz. I don't know. It's like, oh, he got a Mercedes Benz, like he got money and all this other shit. I don't know what's the cause, but when they treat that nigga, this is how it happens, right? Like I said, you go chill out inside until it's time for you to come pick up your bags, or however they were doing it, and after you clock in on that one fucking tablet that everybody is grinding clocking on, then they have the bags and shit, the bags with the numbers, and then they slip that piece of paper under it. But as I can recall, I've never seen Darius' name on the ground. Darius has always got his bag, and I even seen this before where all the bags are on the ground, and then they would go inside the truck and they would hand him his fucking bag. And I just mind my business, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't really say nothing because it wasn't none of my business and shit. I was getting my routes and shit. They was fucking me over. So but I felt bad for the people that came up there. Just the speech, those stand up speeches and shit, just full of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, those stand up speeches are just for show, to flex your muscle, and then be like, yeah, I'm big bad. I got a purple and black vest. You gonna do what the fuck I say. You know what I'm saying? That's how and I'm sorry to say, when niggas get power, they don't know how to fucking use it, man. Or they just abuse it. And that's what it is. Young niggas getting power. They got these dispatch and manager titles, and they disrespect these employees, man. And then they just show favoritism. Treat everybody as equal. This is how you keep employees. If you treat them like equal, right? You treat everybody the same. Don't pick and cherry pick on the people that you don't get along with, or you just don't care for. Or there's some, I don't know what the reason is and all that other stuff, but don't pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, the way the times are going, as I stated before, there is no uniform that is ass whooping proof. I've never seen an outfit that will prevent you from getting your motherfucking head stomped in. If a nigga just be like, fuck this, I'm tired of this, man, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? We got 3 more years to deal with the Grand Wizard in the fucking White House, and shit can go down. They're already laying off a whole bunch of Amazon employees and shit, right? It's in the news and shit because the robots are taking y'all jobs and shit, basically. But and you got to eat. You got to pay that mortgage. You got to pay that rent. You got to pay that car note. You got to pay that car insurance. You know what I'm saying? You got to get your PlayStation 6s and your Xbox XZ, whatever the fuck they're going to name this next Xbox. You got to get that shit. You got to get the games for it and shit. And what happens when you try to pour a gallon of water in a shot glass? Guess what happens? The shit spills over. And that's what's going to happen. So please, Reginald and Candace and Jess, just, you know what I'm saying, calm y'all motherfucking asses down, man. Because y'all speaking to these grown ass people like, you know what I'm saying, like it's bring your kid to work day, and one of the motherfuckers look like them. You know what I'm saying? The only person that spoke with integrity and talked to you like a person was Walter and Tiff, the owner. And Walter. Those were the only 2 people out of that company that talked to people with respect. The rest of them jokers, I don't know what the fuck is their problem. Like I said, there is no uniform made to this day that's ass whooping proof. So keep your head on the swivel and be careful who the fuck you talk to like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making these podcasts or whatever the fuck you want to call them, these episodes on the Gamer Show. You know what I'm saying? I'm not using these, or I'm not using this. You know what I'm saying? But you may get a motherfucker in there that may use these or use this, and you're going to bring it all upon yourself. That's what a victim is, Reginald. That's what a victim is. All right, man. I'm tired of shit. But, yo. Hey. Want to thank all y'all for watching. these episodes, and you know what I'm saying. And if you see Darius, tell him I said hello. I don't give a fuck. Hey man, y'all do know we're on TikTok, so please go over there and give us a follow, and follow us on all our social media accounts. And we will see you next time on WWTF. We want the facts. Originated the game show. See y'all. And participate in the contest, man. See how many times I called that bitch ass nigga Philip a bitch ass nigga. Come on, man. All right.